Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a telephone that's a 302 Western Electric. It's a cool telephone. These are very sought after telephones. And this one is from Missouri. And the story is the customer brought this telephone in, and there was an older couple that had left a whole bunch of stuff in the home that they acquired, and basically this was part of some of the stuff that was in the house. And this 302 has a little crack on the corner. We see that pretty often with the Bakelite telephones. The 302s, they'll usually crack in the corner here. That corner has a crack, and this corner is not cracked. But basically, that's a general condition issue that these 302s usually suffered in the Bakelite version. These also there were some of these that had the metal bodies, and I'm just never. It never ceases to amaze me some of the things that people will try, and evidently the customer says that this telephone was in this condition when they got it. I had to do a video on this telephone because it's just so unrealistic what happened to this poor telephone. If you look in the back, this is somewhat of what I would call maybe a failed attempt of someone to put a line cord on this telephone. And as you notice, someone took a drill, and you can see the different drill patterns here, where they have a little drill here, and then a larger one here. They must have really worked on putting this hole in the back of this telephone to bring this line out. And I've seen a lot of weird things working on telephones, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody just try to drill a hole in the back of a telephone and bring a line cord out. I know every situation's a little different, but in this case, if they missed this hole down here, I hope this person, the individual that did this, is heavily medicated at this point, because they need to be. There's more than enough hole right here where the original line cord came out of. So basically, this is just, it's almost, if it wasn't a shame, it'd be funny. So I have this telephone open, and I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. I started taking this telephone apart and checking it out, and I did start taking some of this mess off the network already, and they had it all wrapped around inside here. So we're basically just going to get rid of this line cord that they had installed. I just wanted to make sure I got that on video, because it's just unbelievable what happened to this poor phone. And right here is your line cord opening, and now we have a second opening for another line cord if we ever want to make this a two-line phone. But basically what we have to do now is we're going to have to do some body work on this telephone and fill this hole, which is it's just unbelievable. I see a lot of weird things though, and that almost takes the cake. But anyway, this telephone has basically most of its parts. It's a little dirty, and it's probably been laying around for quite a few years. And somebody has taken the bell and taken it out of the telephone. I'm not sure what all this really is. I'm going to have to get into it. This is my first initial checkout. Somebody, they've added a capacitor or something to this situation, and they've got it taped in here. If they worked as hard as they did on that hole over there, I'm probably going to have a hard time getting this out of here. They've added a capacitor, and I'm not really sure why they did that, but I'm going to go ahead and check the circuit and figure out what they've done here. I'll try to get this tape out. Who said you can't tape something together? You sure can. So anyway, basically, this telephone is going to have some type of bell installed. If not an original bell, some type of a bell, because a bell out of a 2500 set will not fit in this situation. And I'm not sure what the customer wants to do, but we can locate an original bell and install an original bell, or we could just find another smaller bell that will go in this area where this cap is that's not needed, and they'll have a bell and it will ring. And the smaller bells won't take as much rent out of the line anyway, so we may just go that route. I'll have to talk it over with the customer. But it's amazing when you get these situations where they have it just kind of makes you wonder what they were doing and what they were thinking. And so now that we have an extra hole in our phone, we're going to have to fill that too. So this is just a little look, an initial checkout of a 302 that has a larger than life hole in the back of it, not because someone dropped the phone or something happened to the phone, but some individual decided to bring a line cord out the back of the telephone. I guess they missed this hole here. They didn't quite see that hole there, so they went ahead and made one. It's just sad, basically, what it really comes down to. But we'll get the body work done on that phone. We'll get that hole filled, and we'll get this telephone back into working condition. I will try to do another video on this telephone when we finish it up, and the next video that you see of this telephone, it's going to look a little better. We're going to try to repair this crack too. It's not uncommon that we have to do body work to some of these telephones, but anything that we do to this telephone at this point is going to be 100% improvement on the telephone, especially getting that hole in the back repaired and getting that straightened out. So this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. I did want to hit the rotary. That does seem to turn, so we'll go through the rotary and get that in working condition and just kind of go through the phone and repair the phone. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.